On Route 24 in Lewis. To place your deli or carryout orders, call 302-945-0700.
All right, here we go. Dear Bill and Jess, my relationship has been getting worse and worse.
Oh, no.
I feel like he is way too immature, but I keep hoping that he's going to grow up. Mm-hmm. Okay? I feel like I'm his mother and scolding him. I don't know how to show that consequences will happen for his disrespectful and cruel behavior because everything I try to do fails, or he makes out that I'm a terrible person for it. So I get walked over. What are consequences that you've implemented in your relationship for things? I just need some guidance. I don't know how to set boundaries. I hope this makes sense.
I need some guidance and help setting boundaries.
Well, number one, you're talking like you're his mom.
Yeah, and
What are some consequences? Do I send him to his room?
I mean,
Do I tell him he can't watch TV?
The behavior that he's doing, I don't know exactly everything that he's doing, but she's allowed it, like she's let him knowing, like she let him know, oh yeah, you can treat me like that because I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like nothing's gonna change.
Like you're at the point now where you're writing us, asking us what
But
to
she's
do.
not his mom.
Right, but the consequences you leave. That's it. You
Say,
don't
This is not.
the word is boundaries, not
Working
consequences. Don't act like you don't want to be his mom, but don't act like it. Don't act like you're you're not in charge of him.
Right.
Don't speak to him like he's a kid.
Right.
The relationship's over at that point. Or you shouldn't be. It's toxic.
Jeez.
302-858-5117.
So, it doesn't say how long they've been together, right?
It doesn't. Again, my relationship has been getting worse and worse. I feel like he's too immature, but I keep hoping that he'll grow up okay. I feel like I'm his mother scolding him. I don't know how to show that consequences will happen. I don't know how to show consequences will happen. I'll put you on over my knee. No, stop talking like that.
I read something online. It was on Google, where men are considered to be like mature. Have you read that article?
I have not.
It was trending on Facebook at one point.
They're considered to be mature?
Yeah, this is like.
So men are mature.
At what age do men mature?
Well, what age do women mature?
I don't know. I'll look it up. Okay, so men finally grow up at the age of 43.
Stop. What does that mean?
And a full 11 years after women mature, according to this survey. A study into the differences in maturity between the genders revealed that both men and women agree that men remain immature well into their late 30s and early 40s, but the average age at which women mature has now emerged to the age of 32.
Now,
Again, this is just on Google and a study, and I don't want Bill being like, I'm mature. I got a family and a wife and kids, and I work hard.
Yes.
Damn
right.
I know all that. This study was not done on Bill, everyone.
Right,
okay?
right. We just got to establish that first.
Don't shoot the messenger. It's just a study I saw. It was trending on Facebook a little while ago.
I'm cocking my gun, so get ready. I'm getting ready to shoot.
And I mean, when I saw the article, and I was just, it was supposed to
No,
be
but
kind of like a funny thing.
I have no
Women
doubt.
go on Google and say, when do men mature?
No.
And according to this, men finally grow up at the age of 43.
Okay, well, to me,
and women are 32.
To me, that's irrelevant. I think that men and women. Now, I truly do believe that men and women go through phases in their life. Mm-hmm. I have. I'm sure you have. I know you have. Everybody has, where they think different. And you think one way in your teens. You think one way.
Of course. I mean, that's part of growing. And
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But to say
and then
that
it says
women or men finally mature at a certain age, you mean they come to that way of thinking that they're referring to at that age. I mean,
it says men grow the most during puberty, which is between the ages of 12 and 18.
All right.
All right. And then during these like growth spurts, different maturity levels, different hormones. That's why they're saying that men mature later than women. Women actually start maturing earlier by the age of 13. their body changes and they need to adjust from childhood into adulthood is when that starts. And again, this is all through Google and a study that was shown. For both men and women, the brain continues to develop until the age of 25.
Okay.
So that's interesting. And then, of course, men finally grow up at the age of 43 and women at the age of 32.
302-858-5117. Again, my relationship's been getting worse and worse. I feel like he's way too immature, but I keep hoping that he'll grow up. I feel like I am a mother scolding him. I don't know how to show the consequences will happen for us. Disrespectful and cruel behavior because everything I try fails. He makes out that I'm a terrible person. So I get walked over. What are consequences you've implemented in your relationship for things, please?
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't implement the consequences. Like, this is not a mother-child. You're talking like it is a mother-child, situation. This is a couple situation, and you either are together or you're not. Mm-hmm. You're equal. You're not, you're not the upper hand. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
You don't say, well, if you do this, I'm doing this.
Right. Well, you're not in control of someone like that.
Yeah.
But
You guys are supposed to mesh together.
Yes.
Stop talking like you are his mother.
20.
That's a toxic relationship.
There's at least 20 signs here of maturity. Like, how mature are you? And there's tests that can be done online. And maybe this is stuff that they could sit down and go over. But showing that you are maturing or mature is realizing how much you don't know. Listen more, talk less, be aware and considerate of others. Don't take everything personally. Don't easily get offended. Don't make excuses for yourself. Be grateful. Stop complaining. Take responsibility for your health, your happiness. Know about forgiveness. Be calm. Show flexibility. Do not be controlling. Help yourself and help others.
She sounds controlling because she's talking to him like she's his mom.
These are just different things here that are saying, you are mature or you are maturing.
Tati checked in. His consequences should be you leaving. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's just what I said. Annette says, next she'll be saying he all of a sudden jumped on her with no warning. She had plenty of time to leave, but choosing to stay, she gets what she deserves. Let's see. Blanca says, no details, just an accusation. Have you ever considered that maybe you're the problem? If what you're saying is true, and I have no reason to believe it is, then leave. If you have a history of these types of relationships or your next one more of the same, then you're the problem. Katrina, consequences for a grown man?
Here we go.
How about leave? Let's see. JM, your best bet will be to leave. If you've tolerated this long, he doesn't care. Wise, you do what you got to do. I prefer you do it before he hurts you even worse, and you take it out on the rest of us. YD, consequences, laughing, crying faces. Accept him for what he is or move on. You don't go into a relationship trying to change a person and treat him like a child. You're either with him or you're not. Yes.
Well, that I do agree with the changing of a person. Like, a person is who they are.
302.
You think you're going to transform them or change them or make them someone that you want them to be?
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
302-858-5117. Let us know what you guys think. 7:53.
More hits